So the Clippers win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. Now here's Harden. Off the mark there with a 3. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Towns.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Three-pointer, Harden. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Looks like this could be a bounce-back year for the Clippers, Brent, after they were knocked out early last season.
Yeah, you just shake your head and you think about this team not being healthy and how far they could go. But that's part of it, right? No PG or Kawhi late in the series. They're looking for some redemption this year, and you feel like it's their last shot.
Conley passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Towns, a screen on Harden. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Clippers. On the wing, Harden. There's the triple. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And Towns has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. McDaniels finds Conley. Towns, a screen on Plumlee. The shot by Conley, no good. The Clippers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Reed for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Harden against Conley. Harden drives in. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Just an all-star level talent. I mean, stopping Harden from scoring is almost an impossible task. Times.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Reed, a screen on George. Edwards, a pass to Reed. The shot. And that one's long. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Those 2014 NBA Finals featured tons of Hall of Famers. Tim Duncan, LeBron, D-Wade.
And maybe the guy who was unintroduced but now introduced as one in Kawhi Leonard. Man, he just stole the show, winning the series MVP. Did an unreal job on LeBron defensively. Shot 58% from 3. What an all-time two-way performance, B.A.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
There's Plumlee with a 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Well, Los Angeles shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Pass to George. Back to Plumlee. Here's George. McDaniels covering. Leonard with a screen on McDaniels. Leonard left side. Shot clock at 5. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
What a nice attribute to have with your wing player being able to operate and control the offense. That's what PG can do.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Leonard with a screen on Conley. Harden to pass to Leonard. And the shot goes down.
And a little BUMP. Leonard says, that doesn't bother me whatsoever. So poised.
Inside. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
George, no good. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns for 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Uneasy 2 on the layup. Towns has got 9.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
On the court for Minnesota. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the 1. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Nails it from beyond the arc. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Leonard passes to Tice. From downtown. Keeps it alive. Outside Harden. Launches a 3. 6 to shoot. Here's Plumlee. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. To the middle. From 7 feet. And it's Towns with a bucket inside. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Towns, right side. Over Tice. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 17.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
From deep three-point range, the Clippers grab the miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. To the paint. Gobert gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. Gobert with the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Tucker. Drills it from deep. Tucker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Tucker can knock down the long-range 3 ball. You just can't give him that much room to settle in.
And he comes up with a bucket.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Beyond the arc. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Anderson passes to Brown. Back to Anderson. There's a screen. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Anderson continues to work on the shot and wants to be more and more consistent. There's a good sign there.
Right side Tucker. The 3 is up. They get it again. Second chance effort. Here's Mann. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Drives to the hoop. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Highland. Brown passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Highland looking for an opening. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Ivica Zubac's out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Bones Highland. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Minnesota with the ball. They get so much effort and energy from Zubac, especially on the glass, Brent.
Well, he's the kind of guy, B.A., I don't think any other opponent wants to face on a given night. A relentless big man that's physical, that plays around the rim, that doesn't mind contact. This guy's willing to sacrifice his body every minute he's on the floor.
And that one drops. Gobert's got 10.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound Minnesota.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Anderson can't get it to go. And for the Clippers, they're shooting poorly at only 28%. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
Westbrook against Milton. Down low. He shoots it. Here's Gobert. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one at the line is good.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First team foul.
That one's off. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Tice comes in for Tucker. Paul George, he's checked in for Highland. And it's Harden in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Counted good.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Tice, a screen on Conley. Harden, the pass to Plumlee. For 3, George. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. And here's Edwards outside to the paint. Back to Daniels. The 3 ball. The rebound by Mann.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Fires in the triple.
I like the awareness there. Plumlee quickly assesses his options and moves it.
Pass to Towns. Over Tice. The shot by Towns, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. George finds Harden. George against Edwards. Launches it. They get it back. Tries
2
again.
minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Towns against Harden. Now here's George. Plumlee, a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Harden from outside. Here's Tice. Pass to Mann. And another shot. Oh, and Reed with a block. On the break. Releases. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Towns. Edwards got 6.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, diversity is certainly valued in the NBA, but Commissioner Adam Silver said we should have more women coaches. We should have a female head coach right now. We should have more women referees. As much as we've led in certain areas, we're a bit behind in this area. It's something we're working very hard on. Brian?
All right, great point there, Allie. Good stuff. We appreciate it. Harden can't hit.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Mann.
Second team foul.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gobert. Unable to get that one. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Well, the Clippers shooting a low 28% so far in this one. George for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. The Timberwolves have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Anderson with a screen on George. Anderson drives. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Milton. Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's in there. Alexander Walker's gotten his first points in this one.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Leonard for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
And here's Brown for 3. The shot comes out. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Timberwolves, Troy Brown out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. Back to Brown. Pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Clippers. On the wing man. Tucker with a screen on Brown. Now Zubac. The three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Brown finds Anderson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. The three is up. Knocks down the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Towns. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Harden's shot is good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Conley looking for an opening. Here's Towns. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. From deep three-point land. Whoa! Way out there from Leonard.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Harden, the pass to George. Plumlee, a screen on Edwards. To the inside. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so they foul intentionally. The Clippers making a switch here. Zubac checked in.
Coming onto the floor.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Reed. This one for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Harden. Inside. Leonard. Leonard doesn't hold back.
Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 22 was their biggest lead. Reed for 3. Launches it. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Reed for 3. Drops in the 3. Reed's got 9 points here in the second half.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Reed, a screen on Harden. Conley passes to Reed. There's the 3. And James Harden pulls it down. The Clippers shooting just 37% in the game.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And what a huge performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
5 to shoot. Fires for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard for 3. They grab their own miss. And Minnesota has possession. Towns, left side. Spins. Shot on the wing. And another basket for Minnesota.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Off on that one. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
There's no... shortage of experience in this matchup. These rosters are loaded with veterans.
Yeah, and that should make for a high IQ basketball game. But coaches have to be careful. You don't want to overplay these old guys.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point. Harden, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
White the pass to Brown. Pushing it up. Goes up. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Aggressive move by Leonard. He's like a shark. The expression never changes, but the intent always there.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Holiday against Harden. A three from Leonard. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without foul.
Brown, and then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
George looking over the floor, and it's George finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special. There's just enough space for him to get to the rim, and look, the finish, yeah, that was flawless.
And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stop.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Taken away by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Brown wide open, he fires. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Brown's got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now White, James Harden missing on the 3. Brown outside.
2 minutes remaining.
And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
Now, here's Brown. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Out to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Back to Holiday. To the left side wing. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday.
3-pointer.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside Holiday. Out to White. Over in the corner, Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And here's Harden following Jaylen Brown's three. It's Harden with the drive. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made two. Celtics leading by 10. Tatum kicks to White. Back to Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. Now the pass to Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Porzingis has got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. There's 18 seconds left in the first. From deep, George. No good that time. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 50. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high-percentage looks.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Horford, and it's Luke in at the shooting guard position. 6 on the shot clock, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
4 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell comes in for George. Bones Highland is checked in for Mann. And it's Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. Powell with the screen. Here's Tucker. And the 3 off target. Celtics leading by 10. Richard, what's an unseen skill that P.J. Tucker possesses? One that might normally go unnoticed.
Oh, that's a good question, Kev. I think it's his communication. Tucker is a big talker on the floor. He's sharing information, alerting his teammates. It's an underrated skill of leadership.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Harden dishes to Leonard. Back to Harden. Taken away by Holiday. Passes it to White. To the middle, Leonard with the steal. Fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Leonard's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George.
Surely one of the top players in the NBA. But Jaylen Brown has other interests outside of basketball.
Yeah, he likes to keep those brain muscles just as in shape as he is. He spends a lot of time playing piano, chess, doing yoga, and reading to keep himself sharp.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Los Angeles. Stolen by Holiday. Tatum on the wing.
2 minutes remain.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter. Clippers trail by 14. Inside, and it's George finishing it off.
Don't you forget, Harden won the assist title now, and this man can pass that rock.
Right side, Tatum. On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. Out to Porzingis, takes a 3. And here's Brown outside, just 5 to shoot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his third.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
The 3 from George. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. White drives in, plays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And it's Leonard missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Harden the pass to George. Will it go? Traps in the tray. George has got 7 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. The big group substitution here for the Clippers. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell comes in for George. Bones Highland is checked in for Mann. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the drive. Here's Cornette. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Clippers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Clippers trail by 15. Highland with a screen on Horford. Pass to Highland. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Highland's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
That'll do it for the first half. Boston on top, up by 12. Got a chance now to send it over to David. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Teron Lou's going with. They've got Bones Highland. PJ Tucker is out there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And the Clippers call time here.
Clippers take a timeout.
All right, everyone, here they are, your Clippers breakers.
For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Bones Highland. George comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Harden in for Russell Westbrook. Brown dishes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Now here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Lock at 6. He can't hit that time. Good D by Harden. Clippers trail by 9. And Tucker kicks to Tice. There's the triple. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
And, you know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Tice with a screen on Holiday. Tucker finds George. Back to Tucker, taken away by Holiday. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline report.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Tatum sticks the 3 on the D.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it. That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
There's Porzingis, and he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
I thought the creativity there from Porzingis. He wanted to make that one sting a little.
George, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Celtics leading by 11. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Tucker a screen. Lets it go with a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Tucker's got 8 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Tatum. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Leonard. George from deep 3-point land. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Outside Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Assisted by
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Tatum kicks to White. Outside Holiday. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Harden. He's feeling it. It's tipped.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Holiday looking over the floor. Out to White. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. White's got his second basket of the game.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got
a big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. 2 on the clock. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And here's Tice. Harden the pass to Leonard. George sets a screen for Leonard. Kicks to George. Back to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Paul George.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Bones Highland is jacked in for P.J. Tucker. Leonard with the screen on Howland to the inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And blessed with that high basketball IQ. Leonard able to execute the pick and roll there to perfection.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Harden with the stop.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now Tatum. Tatum taking it in. Shooting foul, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Tatum against Leonard. High post try. Holiday with the three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game. The pass to Tice. Back to Harden. Tatum against Leonard. Pass to Tice. Lets it go from deep. And Tatum pulls it down.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Wasted no time on that one.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Brown inside, defended by George. The tray. Brown, no good. Clippers trail by 8. George sets a screen for Highland. From downtown, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Holiday finds Porzingis. Tatum against Leonard. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Tatum with a screen on George. And it's Brown missing. LA has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority. And he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Here's Tatum. Tries again. It falls.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Inside.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Money!
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Porzingis is a dependable late-game scoring option.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. White against Highland. They set the pick. He kicks to Leonard. Here's the three. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch, get buckets. Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it, in a contested three, never an easy shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for Highland. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 3. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2. And both free throws good for Highland. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And so it's Boston's. Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
And the starting group for the Celtics. White and Brown to the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Towns. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Tipped. Porzingis passes to White. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Back to Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Conley against Holiday. To the middle. Tatum with a steal. From downtown. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Another miss by Minnesota.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Boston. Here's Towns. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now here's Holiday. And he converts the layup.
Boy, that'll get his teammates on their feet. Holiday wrapping the defender in a bow and dropping him off.
And over the years, one thing we've seen from Drew Holiday, he is clutch, Clark.
He sure is, BA, and not just at the end of games. I mean, he typically does whatever his team needs him to do to get a win. He can dominate from tip to the end of the game, or he can simply beat you with his competitive spirit.
Here's Tatum, following the score by Minnesota. And finished off by Tatum.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. And here's Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Goes up on the wing. The shot by Conley. No good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
And Minnesota has possession. The Celtics making their last shot. The shot by Towns. No good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Back to White. They kick it out to Porzingis. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. White, the pass to Porzingis. There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Back to Towns. Pass to Reed. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Tatum way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the floor for Boston, White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
And he sinks the second. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Brown passes to Holiday. Brown against Edwards. Back to Holiday. Brown inside, guarded by Edwards. The fadeaway. Brown, no good. The Timberwolves trail. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. And here's Edwards outside. McDaniels finds Edwards, and he's going to the line for 2. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls and previous policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. They throw good, Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Right side, Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Brown passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Reed for 3. Pure from three-point range. Reed's got 6 here in the quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And the basket by Holiday.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat. you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
Now here's Conley. Still no points. Lets it go from deep. And another three from Minnesota.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from him. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in. Porzingis aggressive and effective tonight from start to finish. Coach is smiling all night long.
Gobert no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And an intentional foul right there. And Minnesota calls time here. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Brown, he's checked in for Edwards. And Milton subbed in for Mike Conley. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Mikhailuk comes in for White. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30. And that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Outside, Brown. 1:25 left to play in the first half. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Holiday. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Brown for 3. Anderson passes to Milton. Outside, Brown from deep. Rebound Boston. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And Milton, here we go. Holiday against Anderson. Holiday passes to Cornette. Outside, Brown. Horford finds Brown. Here's Cornette. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Cornette's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Alexander Walker. And that's not going to go.
Hey, how about that defensive hustle by Jaylen Brown? I mean, just not giving this man any room to feel comfortable.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Pritchard with the drive. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 11. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Brown inside. Outside Milton. Beyond the arc. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Pritchard. Up top, Horford. Back to Pritchard. Here's the three. And Horford powers it home.
Al Horford getting after it, putting that putback back in the bucket.
Here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. And that one drops for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Cornette. Horford in the high post. And so he draws, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge,
Taking 2 shots.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Milton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Pritchard. Screen by Horford. Pulls up. Pritchard, no good. Minnesota's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Brown with a screen. It's Brown on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Austin again missing. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Picked by Gobert. To the inside. The kick out to Milton. Back to Gobert. Pass to Milton. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. And now just a 5-point Boston lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Pritchard. Over to the wing. Here's Cornette. From down in the low post, it goes. Cornette's got 5 points.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Picked by Gobert. Milton passes to Gobert. The kick out to Milton. The 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Mikhailuk. Inside. Here's Cornette. It's blocked by Gobert.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Here's Anderson. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Bridgman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
And Boston calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. McDaniels can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
White against Towns. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Holiday to the paint. Here's Brown.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Conley passes to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Celtics. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at point guard. On the break, Jaylen Brown.
Boy, there's a lot to like about the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's taking full advantage of it in a heartbeat.
Towns for 3, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Tries the spin move. Kicks it out Towns. Towns double team. 6 to shoot. Pass to Reed. Back to Towns. Sinks that one from the post.
Superb focus from the big man, Karl Anthony Towns. Just brushing off that defense with ease.
Right side Tatum. Outside Brown. Now here's White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Porzingis. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Reed to screen on Holiday. Pass to Reed to tie it up. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Inside. Kick out to Brown. And he was fouled. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach will challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Holiday against Conley. To take the lead. Rebound Boston. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Holiday. Outside, Brown. Left side, Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great execution by Porzingis, showing you he can get it done in the clutch.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Conley with the ball. He's covered by Holiday. From outside the arc. It's kept alive. Here's Reed. The kick out to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Towns on a screen. To the inside. Tatum with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And the jam by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Conley against Holiday. Reed for 3. Hits the trifecta.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Now here's Holiday. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
I tell you, boy, he comes up big at the right time. I love his demeanor, though. His disposition says all business, and I'm ready for whatever is needed.
Got it. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Now here's Tatum driving in and finished off by Tatum.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
White against Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on White. Back to Daniels. To the right side. For 3, Conley. Porzingis grabs the board. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. And they go to the intentional foul. Outside Tatum. White against Towns. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks the tray. And now it's an 8-point Boston lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
Boston on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum looking it over. Four on the clock. Fires from way outside. Oh, yeah. Wow, how about that? From long range. Woo! And stolen by Holiday. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
so the Timberwolves win the tip. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Harden against Edwards. No good with the layup.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And one easy looks, don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, you're working the 2-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue Doris to battle through injury.
Kevin, he has been a hot topic as it relates to that loaded word, load management. But we have to be fair. Kawhi has had a number of leg and knee issues. There is a certain amount of caution you want to take where his body is concerned.
The shot by George, wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time 3-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Poked away. He kicks to Conley. Back to Reed. And the rejection by Zubac. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And the Clippers making a switch here. Tice is checked in. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. George with the screen on Edwards. Back to George. There's the 3. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harden, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
The 2023 season, DB, had a bitter end for the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs.
Now, Kevin, it is always difficult when the primary storyline for your team in a season is the injuries and the unavailability of your players. That is what cost the Clippers in the end.
Towns, a screen on George to the paint. Towns, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Kawhi Leonard's career 3-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one.
Edwards drives in. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. George sets a screen for Harden. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That 3-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Now here's Towns. He's got 5. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Up top, Edwards. Defended by Tice. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Tries it from 19. Pass to Leonard. From the arc. Reed with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Towns kicks to McDaniels. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Towns, and he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
That bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley, the pass to Reed. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Fires the three. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. 10 points for him.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Harden's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Leonard with the steal. He doesn't hit that one. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. McDaniels passes to Reed. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Tice with the screen on Edwards. From deep, Harden. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. 8 points for him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clippers trail by 9. So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Reed gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Timberwolves?
Conley feeling it out. Here's Towns. A shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Leonard. Harden has a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Edwards. Oh, he misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Mann. Still yet to score. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Norman Powell comes in for George. Bones Highland is checked in for Mann. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. And Tucker kicks to Westbrook. A 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Russell Westbrook has never been shy about letting it fly. And if he gets cooking from deep, boy, it is scary.
Brown, good. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
Anderson finds Milton. Gobert with a screen for Anderson. Brown outside. Launches it. Rebounded by Tucker. Clippers trail by 8. Passes it to Powell. From past the arc. Gobert pulls it in for Minnesota. They've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And Anderson gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Brown, good.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Driving inside. Gobert with a screen on Powell. There's the pass to Gobert. On the wing, Milton. Just 4 to shoot. Takes it off the glass. He's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
For 3, Westbrook. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shot. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Bones Highland. PJ Tucker is out there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Here's Gobert. Plays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Tucker a screen. Here's Highland. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Milton's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, the pass to Anderson. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Highland passes to Tice. Drops one in from the wing.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Brown dishes to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
For 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain 1 or 2 future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, DA. Thank you. No one covered. Tice has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Pass to Anderson. Here's the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Beyond the arc. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
For the three. Anderson's shot is off. Clippers trail by 16. Westbrook wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Milton kicks to Anderson. Milton the pass to Anderson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on court.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Powell, no one around him, hits it from three-point range.
Now, Norman Powell has proven to be capable as a scorer. All three levels are part of his game. That time goes to the three ball.
And a few seasons ago, Norman Powell was hopping around the NBA from team to team.
You know, remarkably, Kevin, though his locker and location may have been changing, his play was consistent through that stretch and beyond. Here's a player who you know his game, and he can deliver scoring punch wherever he is.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
Conley finds Edwards. Here's Towns. They get it back. And at last, they get one to fall. Towns has got 16 points. Clippers trail by 15. Outside Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Towns wide open. Misses the three. Clippers shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. A nice shot by George.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
No one near Edwards as he lets it walk. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Minnesota finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
First team foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Harden outside. Lets it go from deep. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Harden. Harden with the stuff.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Back to Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Conley for three. Good on the three-point shot. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Here's Plumlee. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
They set the pick from the arc. Paul George grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 17. Stolen by Michael Conley. The tray. And the three ball is good.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
Plumlee with a screen on Edwards. Harden finds Plumlee. This one for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley against Harden. Passes to Reed. The three. And that one is off. And here's George. He'll bring it up for L.A. Conley, the pass to Reed. Puts up a deep three. Here's Edwards. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish. Yes, sir.
Minnesota leading by 22 from deep three-point land. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Los Angeles with another miss for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And Towns gets it to go.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
They need this. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Pulls it from the elbow. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Man gets the bucket.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Now here's Edwards. D right on him. Into the lane, and Edwards with the stop.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From deep, George. He's off on that one. Fires from way outside. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They won. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Second unit backing you up.
BA, it's a relief for everyone involved, being able to consistently rotate fresh guys in and keep stars rested. It's a huge boost for a team.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. P.J. Tucker is out there with James Harden. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
And here are the Clippers now. Following the bucket by the Celtics.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Holiday. Going inside. He can't get it to go. Ooh, nice D from George. Leonard with a screen on White. It's George on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land.
An absolute marksman from three-point land. Paul George can drain these in bunches.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Every day, Holiday can be relied upon to bring focus, energy, toughness. And he's a terrific competitor. Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Leonard with a screen on Holiday. Fires it. Kicks it to George. Harden with a screen on White. On the wing, Harden. Clock at 6. And the three-pointer goes.
Nice recognition there by Paul George. Just getting the ball to the open man.
There's Tatum with the 3. Boston again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
George passes to Tucker. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
That is where P.J. Tucker makes his money. the corner. He is so comfortable there.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. And finished off by Tatum.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Tucker. Leonard outside. Leonard with a screen on Holiday. Leonard finds Harden. From the baseline. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Yeah, one of the best scorers in the history of the game. James Harden is so tough to stop.
Outside Porzingis. Back to Holiday. And he drives in. Porzingis passes to Brown. Leonard against Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
Jason Tatum.
So he gets them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Tucker with a screen on Holiday. And then Harden with the jam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
And it's Brown off the drive. The kick out to White. Jacks up a 3, and he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Harden. Good work defensively by White.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
It's deflected. Outside Harden. George outside. Tice, a screen on Brown. Pass to Tice. Now Harden. Back to Tice. And finished off by Tice.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
Tatum passes to Brown. The kick to Tatum. Three-pointer, Holiday. And the Celtics another 3.
This is where Holiday's really improved, working off ball and sinking jump shots.
Tucker with a screen on Holiday. To the middle. Tice outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to Tice. Outside Harden. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Holiday against Harden. Holiday with the ball. Tatum a screen on Harden. It's Holiday with a drive. Tatum from long range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. James Harden. He's been the guy making things. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Here's Brown.
An incredible defender. Paul George's combination of quickness and length helps alter many shots.
Tice in the high post. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Let's go with a 3.
An elite defender. Holiday's speed and tenacity on this end is really infectious.
It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Tice. Now here's Harden. They set the screen. Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Nice shot by George. George has got 5 points.
If he's that close, it's tough to compete with Paul George.
Here's Holiday, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Harden scanning the floor from behind the arc. Here's Tucker. Out to Leonard. From the arc. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
A lethal shooter, Kawhi Leonard, forcing the defense to go out and guard him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role in the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi's the number 1, I'm the number 2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Allie. Here's Leonard. The Celtics making their last shot.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, B.A., but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with. Will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets. Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Now here's Tucker. Leonard with a screen on White. Here's Tucker. Tatum pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. 7-point differential. Kick out to Brown. Pass to White. Porzingis surveying the floor. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Tice against Porzingis. He can't hit that time. Tice with the defensive effort. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Good read from Paul George. He's very skilled at realizing when he should make these passes.
Outside, Brown. Fires the 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
There's Tice with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 7. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
Tucker with a screen on Holiday. Outside Tucker. To the wing, right side. To the inside. Harden.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That's good from Harden.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
Got a line change here for Boston. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Tice. Mann comes in for Leonard. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Highland in for Tucker. Here's Pritchard. Takes it inside. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Clippers ball. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, number 0, Russell Westbrook.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
On the floor for the Clippers, Terrence Mann is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the shooting guard. Cornette can't hit.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
You know, on a per-minute basis, Ivica Zubac is one of the top rebounders in the league.
BA, that's his primary role, along with setting good screens. He has the size, toughness, and instincts to excel at those responsibilities.
Boston with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Here's Pritchard, yet to see a basket. Pass to Cornette, just 5 on the clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's a screen. Here's Westbrook. And the layup is good off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pure athleticism from Russell Westbrook. In the face of good defense, he still gets it to fall.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. On the wing man. Up again.
You can't teach those instincts. Westbrook just has a nose for it. Always seems to be in the right spot at the right time.
Horford, a screen on Westbrook. Horford outside. Pass to Cornette. Fires the three. It doesn't go for him. Los Angeles has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And there's the screen. Westbrook with it. Now Horford defending. Here's Mann. Just 5 to shoot. Highland. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And Pritchard, here we go. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Cornette's got his first 3 points of the game.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, last year the NBA created a new award. It's called the Clutch Player of the Year. It's named the Jerry West Trophy. And West said there are few greater thrills than coming through for your teammates and fans when they need it the most. This new trophy will be awarded to the player who best delivers in those moments. Brian?
Now, that's a nice addition there, Allie. Thank you. Outside, Highland. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
We've got a line change here for Boston. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Holiday against Harden. And here's Brown for three. Boston, no good that time either. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Tice. Puts up a three. Counted from distance. Tice has got 11 points.
What vision. Kawhi getting his teammate a good look.
Holiday finds Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Harden, the pass to Tucker. Tucker with a screen on Tatum. Back to Tucker. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tatum.
Forcing the issue. PJ working as hard as he can inside.
And so he hits both. Boston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Tatum. Into the lane. And is blocked. George passes to Leonard. White with the steal. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
As a defender, White is disruptive with his length and does a good job of forcing turnovers.
Leonard looking around. Tice, a screen on Holiday. Leonard gets the bucket. He's got 5.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Now here's Holiday, defended by Harden. Shoots from 14. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. A sizable 18-point. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Celtics in possession here. They trail by 18. White and Brown are the 2 of the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to Tucker. Launches a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Offensively, Tucker's role is a spot-up jump shooter.
Left side Holiday. Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Clippers?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
You know what? They impressed me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 19-point game. Lets the 3 fly. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Holiday.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Harden, the pass to Tucker. George with it. Leonard, left side. The 3 ball. Knocks it down from distance. And the Clippers lead by 19.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
Here's Tucker. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Now Los Angeles with it. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Outside Tucker. 4-3. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's Brown. Here he goes. And George with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Boston again missing. Los Angeles has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. Here's George, and the jam by George.
Incredibly smooth, highly skilled. Paul George creating for himself.
Porzingis finds Brown. Over George. No good, off the front rim.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And Tucker gets it to go.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for James Harden.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Now here's Tice. There's the triple, and Harden is good for 3.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Leonard against Tatum, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
And so Tatum nails both of them. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 16-5 run. Right side, Tucker. Harden with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Tice passes to Leonard. Outside Tucker. Takes the 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Now here's Tatum. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. To walk into it, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Reed is out there with Towns, and it's Conley in at the points. A nice shot by Tatum.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Conley against Holiday. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And stolen by Tatum. White with it. Now guarded by Towns. And White with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Reed. And he's good on the three ball.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Conley against Holiday. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east. One of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championship.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley kicks to Edwards. Shoots over White. Edwards can't hit. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown's shot is good.
And each year it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Towns a screen on Holiday. Over in the corner, McDaniels. The pass to Towns. And that one, good.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Outside Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Holiday against Conley. Porzingis passes to Tatum. 6 to shoot. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, good with the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Celtics leading by 3. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves trail by 6. The kick out to Towns. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
McDaniels passes to Conley. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Reed kicks to Towns. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. A 3 ball. Reed misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Outside Holiday. On the wing Brown. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Holiday finds Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Here's Reed, and that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 8. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
The Timberwolves.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Towns.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Conley against Holiday. Down low, Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
On either side of the pick and roll, Tatum is a real threat.
Edwards against White. Edwards passes to Reed. Towns down low. He's got 9. And Tatum pulls it down.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And White kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Milton. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Brown dishes to Holiday. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Towns kicks to Reed. From downtown, and another three for Minnesota.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Back to Holiday. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's 8 points for Drew Holiday.
Too bad you don't get points for degree of difficulty. Holiday showing how to handle some tight interior defense.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Back to Holiday. Takes the three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Outside Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Porzingis, and he lays it straight in. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some
Alexander Walker at the line for 2.
tough, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay review.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Something a lot of people have been hoping for.
And
the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Horford. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Mikhailuk. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Got that one up quick. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Pritchard. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Here's Milton. Brown outside. And there's the drive. And Brown throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost. In a tight game like this.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 3 and will return shortly.
Let's hear it for Red Panda.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Horford, and it's Cornette in at center. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 3. He nails it, and we're tied up. Brown's got the first basket of the second half here for Minnesota.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Inside, powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And for all the small ball these days, RJ, the 7'2" Luke Cornette is still earning his keep.
Yeah, he has a very unique thing he does against jump shooters. That kind of bothers me because I don't think it works. He'll just jump with both hands up so they can't see the rim. He calls it the eclipse.
Cornette can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
This is his second trip to the line in this one, and that one misses.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Milton. Outside, Horford. Passes it to Pritchard. Back to Horford. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Milton. Banked in off the glass. Milton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Milton. Poke loose. Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics need to get a shot off. That one goes in.
And folks, this is Horford hit his zone. It wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
There's the screen. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Brown. Pritchard gets the bucket. Now Milton. He's got 5. Brown outside. Here's Gobert. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Gobert's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Here's Pritchard, defended by Milton. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Pritchard.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. .146 left in the third. Outside, Towns. Towns, a screen on Howard. The kick out to Towns. With the teardrop. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porzingis kicking it over. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Screen by McDaniel. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Tatum. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Minnesota?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
White against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Towns. He's got 11. Great D that time from Tatum. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. So they foul intentionally. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Holiday against Conley. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. The pass to Reed. Puts up a 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Reed.
Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Timberwolves on top. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels in town. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. And here's Edwards from the arc. Towns down low, guarded by Tatum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all three levels.
Tatum passes to Brown. Holiday against Conley. The kick out to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Back to White. It's on target from the high post.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Edwards. And the layup is good. Edwards got the lead up to 4 now. For Minnesota.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
For 3, Edwards. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. They set the screen. Edwards finds Reed. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Holiday against Conley. And he banks in the layup.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Here's Holiday. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Yep, it counts. Conley's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Minnesota foul. Mike Conley.
Gets the first. That narrows the gap to 7. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brown in for Mike Conley.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Gobert with a screen for Brown to the inside. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Brown feeling out of it. Pass to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Holiday. Edwards defending. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Edwards drawing the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Brown finds Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Outside, Porzingis passes it to Holiday. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
A fearless shot there by Holiday. With the whole team counting on him, he is able to come through.
Brown against White. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Brown against White. Gobert with a screen on White. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
For 3, Edwards. And it's White with the rebound. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A solid win on the road for them. This building. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up.